Good day, everybody. Brian here from QuantLabsNet.com. Today, I'm very excited to be bringing this to you. It's probably been a long a long time coming. So today is November 4th, 2025. So in here, I've created a new dashboard again via AI. I'm able to load in data into my brand new dashboard. It's kind of like a scanner in a way, but it's more visual. But here's the real world data. Okay, so I can load all of this in. There's about 51 instruments here. Now, I've also highlighted up the previous video that crypto is not part of this. I have no idea why that is. Um, just due to the fact of with the Rhythmic futures data via my broker ClearEdge, um, they don't include Bitcoin or Ethereum, no crypto as far as I know. So at this moment, I'm loading in about 51 instruments, traditional instruments, but no crypto. I don't make the rules. Okay. I'd like to be part of the crypto. I'll add that in the future. I may do that separately through Coinbase or something. I don't know, but just so people know. So right now it's still loading in all the data and it's loading in. Let me just show you here. Uh, right here. So there's about 51 instruments, all the non-crypto. Okay, so it's all here. Now to generate this dashboard again in Streamlit took no more than an hour to do. Now to do this hand coding, this will take me weeks. Okay, so I'm gonna make this available for all my Quant Elite members. Okay, this is why I'm making the membership more expensive. But nonetheless, you have here all of the contracts. So in here for each one, you can see all the different data points here. So this one's got 15,000. This is minute data. Goes all the way back to October 14th and includes today as well. So we got here all the standard popular technical analysis. We have here MACD, RSI as well. We have an equity curve. And the nice thing I like about with the AI I'm using, it adds in this buy and hold. So if you were to do a buy and hold type of trading, it shows a comparison if I was to just do a pure technical moving average cross. Okay, so that might not be all that great. You can see all the data that's being loaded here, the number of rows for each data point. So some of these are going to have a very small amount, like MCL, that's oil, micro oil. You can see here I could change these strategies. Usually the MA crossover is a decent one, for like simple trading and investing. All right, so this is the performance. This is at the individual level. Now, this is where I asked for within the um, prompt. I did ask for all instruments that I've loaded in, all 50 plus, 51. So here now I can, over that time period, I can now get my total return, annual return, Sharpe ratio, Sortino, max drawdown, win ratio, profit factor, Kalmar, and volatility. Okay, all in one row. So here I can just click in and click which ones were the best performing over since the beginning of October 14th. So you can see here the only ones that perform were these ones: the micro gold, the Dow Jones, micro Dow Jones, and barely the Z3. And now I'm not sure if that's for uh, Treasury. Okay, those are the only positive ones. So out of 50, so that's less than 10%. So obviously, at this point, gold and Dow Jones are the ones to have traded in the last couple of weeks. Okay, see here. So we have max drawdown. We've got the different comparisons on the total investment right here, as you can see for the positive and the Sharpe ratio as well. And most people will only care about return. Some will care about Sharpe, but Sharpe's really mostly used by portfolio advisors. So that's how bad the markets are, have been bad. Now, based upon that strategy, the MA crossover, you can see here we can set the ranking for all our best performing instruments. And we can sort it out by following here. If I can get that pulled down to work: total return, profit factor, and win ratio. So as it stands right now, based upon Sharpe and using these simple technical analysis strategies, you can see who our decent performers are. Here's our top five. Okay. So MSSF, I'm not sure, that one would have given you a Sharpe ratio 7, QM Z5 would have given you 4.8, 9, and so on. Okay, that's past performance. But this is where it gets very interesting. I've also asked for a walk forward analysis based upon the data I've just shown you. So this is where the hallucinating could come in play. But right now, based upon what I'm seeing here, the only ones to look forward to are really based upon what I'm seeing here is this M6B, which is the British pound. Right now, it's forecasting a Sharpe ratio of 3.6 and so on. Okay. So here, we have some other ones here of MCD and so on, and using the different strategies here. And these are recommended strategy distribution for forward analysis. So that's very powerful to know. So these are the top three recommendations. If I was to use on the MXB, British pound, using RSI, these are the expected return. Z3 using RSI, and the MCD. Okay. Best performing based upon that. Okay. So this is a very powerful dashboard. I'm going to be truthful here. When you factor in your uh, your platforms and trading view included, you're not going to get this type of analysis. All I did was I created scripts to download the data. I've gone on about that. This is real market data that I'm paying for $100 a month from Rhythmic. Okay. So now I'm able to compare uh, which assets instruments should I focus on moving forward as of today. As you can see, it's recommending, let's say, these top 3 or 4. So from there, I can go back either into the dashboards I've shown with all the major instruments and combine those instruments to say these are the best instruments to trade moving forward based upon all the past historical data, and do that. I mean, there's just many options. What I did want to show you was what I'm showing you right now. That um, right now, this is just a dashboard. What I want to show you. So I know my walk forward is going to be on British pound, and I bring it in. So here we've got a contract here for the CME. Again, everything's all CME. Hope this didn't blow up. Oh, no, there is. So this is a contract for 12.19. Okay. So as you can see here, maybe yeah, that RSI might be the best thing for best profit. Okay. So it's very simple. Now I could make this particular dashboard more complicated, but I just think it'd be simple to for from a coming from a walk forward analysis. It's better to use this. Now, when you start to see these kind of drawdown, Sharpe ratio, win ratio is pretty. It's not great, 48%, depending upon how frequent you want to trade. Um, it's not the best. The way the markets are right now, after the season for the report, the stocks to get all their analysis reported in. Let's say we do have a crash of some kind on the stock markets globally, driven usually by the U.S. With what happened with gold, silver, that leaves it unpredictable. Um, Crypto, I think, is generally unpredictable. It's just the volatility is too much, and it may actually go into a uh, walk like a random walk kind of thing. So the only kind of strategies to do there is with mean reverting type of strategies, unless you know about the private coins as well. So there's some options I have here, but just to know this walk forward analysis is pretty well really where it's at, I think. Um, so this really helps out. So I'll put the code up. If you're new to this, we've got the website quantlabsnet.com. Okay. And you can always opt in by email. Um, and you can do it through the front page here, the home page. You can also do it through the Learn tab here, and you get yourself like a little ebook on HFT and how the firms build out all their infrastructure in C++, because that's what they do. We also have available, if you want to know the style, more of the traditional type of trading, we've got this 7-day trial you can also try out for $47 a month. And more importantly, the plans that we're looking at to get the programming code that I'm suggesting here, these are the current prices. Okay, so right now, this will come down right now, effective. We do have a promotion on um, for 75% off. That's till the end of Black Friday, Cyber Monday. And that's probably the last opportunity to get this stuff for affordable. So that gives you access to everything, including the couple hundred repository access of all the code that I've built up in the file share under here. And be truthful, I don't know anywhere else that you'll get specific quant code projects, quant research, taking all the way agents to quantum computing. Now that we have the data and we can get the real world data, next step is getting the option chain data, which can be very complicated, but the projects are there ready to be used and analyzed. You've got to change the code to adjust for the formatting of Rhythmic. So it's going to be a big deal moving forward, and that's why this price is kind of like a steal, if you want my opinion. Anyways, I'll leave it at that. But yeah, if you want, join the email list, and we'll leave it at that. Thanks for uh, watching.